Good evening students. So today we are going to discuss in this video why exactly we get pulsus alternans in left ventricular failure, right? For that we need to understand what exactly is pulsus alternans, right? Pulsus alternans in left ventricular failure. Right? So what exactly in pulsus is pulsus alternans, right? In left ventricular failure, you get alternate. First high volume pulse, then low volume pulse, then high volume pulse, then low volume pulse, then again high volume pulse, right? So many students have got doubt that if heart is weak, right? If the heart is weak, why exactly one pulse is strong, then another pulse is weak, one pulse is strong, and another pulse is weak? What exactly is the reason behind that, right? For understanding pulsus alternans, you need to visualize, right? Suppose there is a weak heart, right? We have got a ventricle which is weak, right? A left ventricle, a weak left ventricle, right? Now it is not contracting properly. Arch of aorta. Now, since this left ventricle is not contracting properly, right? So some blood will be left inside this left ventricle even after the contraction. So some blood will be left even after the contraction, right? Now, before the next contraction, right, it is going to receive blood from the atria, right? Now see, the blood is already there even before contraction, and some blood is coming from atria, right? So it is yet not fully empty. Some blood is already there, and some extra blood will come from atria. So this will become what? Overloaded, right? Again, Frank-Starling law. If it gets filled properly, I mean, it has got residual blood plus extra blood from atria, it's going to expand properly. If it expands properly, it is going to give a forceful contraction, right? Okay. So what you will get is forceful contraction. But this forceful contraction is going to empty the ventricles. Next time, again, because the left ventricle is weak, right? You will get a weak contraction. But because of this weak contraction, some blood will be still remaining inside the ventricles, right? Because some blood is still remaining inside the ventricles and you get extra blood from atria, the ventricles will again get filled properly, right? Because of this extra filling of ventricles, the ventricles are going to expand, and again Frank-Starling law, because of this extra expansion, it is going to contract forcefully, and you will again get a high volume pulse, right? So this is the simple reason, right? This is the simple reason why in pulsus alternans you get, first you get high volume pulse, then you get low volume pulse, then you get high volume pulse, then you get low volume pulse, right? Left ventricle is weak, so improper contraction, some blood will be left. This ventricle will get extra blood from atria, so the ventricles will expand, right? Frank-Starling law, because of this expansion, they are going to contract forcefully, right? And that forceful contraction will give you the tall pulse, and after that, because of complete emptying, you will again get a weak pulse, and because of the weak pulse, you will again the ventricle will not get emptied completely. You will have some blood remaining, and some blood will come from atria. Again proper filling, and again forceful contraction. Alternate strong and weak pulse in pulsus alternans. So hopefully this video help you in understanding the concept of pulsus alternans, right? Wish you all the very best.